Hey everyone, hope we're doing well. So today, Thursday, April 16th, what we're going to talk about today, I'm really just going to go over some of the AP exam updates, and then nothing new today, just work on your project, get that done, turned in by 11:59 today. And then I'm also going to talk about that vocab packet that's going to be due next week. If you're done with your project, you would be smart to get started on that. And then maybe tomorrow, all you're going to have is a FRQ. So you should have some extra time tomorrow as well. You can do some work on that vocab packet. So as I said, we'll go ahead, go over some of the AP exam updates. So this is posted on Google Classroom for you. So you have that to look back. I'll make sure I attach it every time I post something new. So the day you will take the AP Psych exam now is Tuesday, May 19th, which is just one day earlier, so it doesn't really impact us too much. If for some reason you can't take it that day, the makeup date is Friday, June 5th. However, we're going to strongly suggest that you take it on Tuesday, May 19th. If you have some sort of technological difficulties or you're sick or something like that, you can have that makeup date. But strongly encourage you to take it Tuesday, May 19th. The exam is going to begin at 1 p.m., but it's strongly suggested that you log on to AP Classroom, and you'll get more directions emailed to you about the login process and then where you have to go from there. So get on there sooner rather than later. If you try and get in there right at 1 p.m., you're not going to set yourself up to have a good AP exam. They're going to give you the exam on your computer. So it's going to be a digital exam. Once again, this is all due to what's going on with schools closing. And this is AP's way of being flexible and making sure that kids still have the opportunity to take those exams. So you have the option to handwrite your response and upload it or type the response. My suggestion would be to type your responses because it's going to be neater, it's going to be quicker, and then you don't you don't want to have any potential issues with getting it uploaded. So if we are in school, you'll take it in school. So they'll probably set you up in the upper gym like they usually would, and then you'll take it there. I would not be able to be there. So that would be the way they would set it up if we're back in school. So if we're back in school, it's still going to be this modified exam format. If we are still in our virtual learning mode, you will take it at home or wherever you need to take it to be distraction free with Wi Fi. So, this is probably something you should do here over the next couple of days. One is make sure you can get logged into AP Classroom and then let me know if you can't. I know a couple of you are struggling with that. So, let's get that taken care of sooner rather than later. Make sure your AP Classroom email is your school email. And if you, once again, if you don't know how to change that, talk to me. I'll let you know. And then in AP Classroom, identify which colleges you want your scores sent to. If you go to your profile, I believe you can identify the schools you want your scores sent to. So the exam format is going to be 2 free response questions. You're going to have 25 minutes for the first FRQ, and then you're going to have 15 minutes for the second FRQ. For content, the first FRQ is going to focus on assessing your ability to apply concepts from Unit 1 through 7. And then the second FRQ, which is a shorter one, is focusing on assessing your ability to analyze psychological research. That would be research methods from Unit 1. Now, you may have heard that it's open notes, which is true. Um, and what that tells me and what I've actually heard from AP is when they score these, you're not going to get points for just defining a term, right? You can look that up. It's going to be the application of the term that is going to get you the points. Or for the research methods, it's going to be able to identify in that example they give you where the term is represented. Now, big part here, open notes does not mean collaboration. Using your phone to discuss with another student or planning on taking the test next to another student is academic dishonesty and obviously not suggested. You are better than that. AP has stated that they will inform all colleges you have sent AP or ACT scores to of your academic dishonesty, which would not be a good thing to have happen. We'll go over these suggestions when we get closer and kind of start reviewing. However, it might be a good idea to look at these, especially if you're someone who wants to be prepared and ahead of the game. So that leads me into the vocab packet, which is it's on Google Classroom under classwork. So essentially what I did is I broke up the 7 units, and I have a list of every term that has been on previous FRQs over the past 9 years. All right, so since when we probably 2010, I have a list of every term that's been on there. So these would be good terms to know for units 1 through 7. So this first vocab review activity packet is just for units 1 through 3, which as you're going to see here, so unit 1, these are all research methods. And we'll do some review activities on these. But what I want you to do is give the textbook definition or look it up online, just find that definition, and then simplify it by putting it in 5 words or less, right? And remember, you're going to have short time on your FRQ, so simplifying definitions will help you. And then if you have any related terms or terms that go with it, and then give 3 specific examples of the term. So like operational definition, maybe you look back and say, what were 3 times that we talked about operational definition? Now here where it says 6 times, so operational definition 6 times, experiment 6 times, correlation 6 times, dependent variable 5 times, that's how many times, how many different years it showed up on the exam. So operational definition has been on the exam 6 times out of the last 9 years. And one of your questions is going to be specifically about research methods. So I would have a good understanding of operational definition, experiment, correlation, dependent variable. And like I said, we're going to review these, but this is kind of your first review activity. So you're going to do that for all the terms here. And then this is going to be due by the end of the day on Tuesday of next week. So as always, if you have questions, let me know, especially if you are looking to start reviewing and preparing yourself. I can give you some additional resources to help you out. Once again, get the summative done, the project done, turned in by 11:59 p.m. today. And then tomorrow we're going to have the FRQ, which actually part of it comes from research methods. So it'll be a good little review activity as well. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Make the most out of it.